Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 6th, 2025. This is for Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'll tell you what, last shuffle there for Taurus there. We have peace and we have conflict. There's a conflict to your peace. This is an inner peace. They're bringing up the color purple here for me. You may have issues with trusting your intuition. It may have caused, yeah, I'm seeing something like that going on. Someone may be having headaches, eye strain, sinus issues, neurological stuff, sleep disorders, like not able to sleep, maybe suffering from insomnia. Someone may be in that space here, and they want you to meditate deeply, meditate, because someone may be feeling like they don't feel clear. I don't know, very confused, like mentally foggy in some way. Don't trust their intuition, afraid of what's coming up. Like when you feel your intuition tingling, twingling, you're looking, going, oh gosh, what is coming up? I'm scared, right? It's blocking your passion, your desire to do things. Passion and desire is big on this one. So we have Emperor, we have Queen of Pentacles that flips out, right? So that tells me that you want to be a healed individual. You want to be someone who can embrace all sides of you, right? You want to be that person now. I see that, right? Some of us are we have a lot of inhibitions, and so that part here is showing up here. The conflict is the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. The conflict is like, what have I learned from this? What have I learned, boys and girls? What do we know now after the lessons we've gone through? But the conflict also would be to have mental clarity. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles tells me that for many of you, you're trying to make peace with what makes you happy. Um, Whatever it is that made you happy at some point, you had to walk away from, and you can only do in small spurts, maybe, because the Page of Cups is saying I can do a little bit here and a little bit there. A lot of you may be feeling like you want your life to just change so that there's a balance for you. You want to be free, you want to feel free. A lot of you, this would be about feeling free intimately, like not being inhibited in the bedroom type of thing. I'm seeing that energy too, which I can't look. Tauruses, y'all take the cake on um, sensual energy because of the fact that you're Earth, Venus, textile, comfort type of people. So I just don't, you know what I mean? I I'm looking at this like, okay, now I'm seeing a little bit of a blockage for some of you, and that looks like the third eye chakra blockage because purple is coming up. And they want you to develop some mental clarity. You want to use that color for yourself. You might want to use sound. So that would be like 852 hertz. You could find that frequency on YouTube. Typically, I usually catch most of these frequencies on there, right? Because it's kind of, difficult to be like, well, let me go ahead and hit the keyboard and get my thing going here. But we have crystals here that you could use. Sodalite's purple, amethyst, lapis lazuli, fluorite. Fluorite's like different colors. Sometimes it's like green, blue, and purplish. Um, the essential oils that you would want to use in your diffuser or something would be like frankincense, lavender, sandalwood, clary sage. You want to diffuse that. You can wear it too. You can like mix this up and make a fragrance for yourself to help open up your third eye chakra. Um, you'd want to, like, if you do yoga, you want to do like the child pose or some kind of mm, folded something. So like, of course they're all folded, right? But folded in small, forward bend, seated forward fold. You want to use something like that, right? When it comes to like your diet, you want to do like blue colored stuff like blueberries, purple cabbage, and stuff like that, or nutrient foods for like brain function. So like omega 3s and things of that nature, and your brain loves sugar. But you want to spend some time in silence. You want to meditate. You want to walk in nature. You want to stargaze. That helps. with a lot of things. Um, the number 6 is very important. I'm seeing angel number 3333, so that's two sixes together, which breaks down to a singular three, and that's like a reminder for you that you know what, whatever you're going through now is not going to last forever. Things are going to change, especially due to the fact that you are harnessing any fire element you have in your chart, right? Is pushing you to pursue your desires. I see guardian angels encouraging you to maintain a positive outlook on your life because it's about to change, right? And you want to carry that positive energy with you everywhere you go. It's really time for you to be the charming, inspirational person that you truly are. But don't let your ego get the best of you. Like, I'm the best that ever lived, of course, right? But you're the best you that you could ever be. You know, that energy instead. You want to say, I love and accept myself as I am, and everything in my life works. Someone needs encouragement because I do see a side of ourselves that we are not willing to show. Like, this is a side of me that I'm kind of like not confident in. But you want to listen to your intuition 100%, and you want to meditate to get yourself back straight. You know what I mean? Because they're saying they want you to heal. You're being reborn. Someone's being reborn. Like, you may be whatever it is that you're doing. It's almost like spirit gave you a break. You know how, like, that break that you take, like if you write an essay. I don't know if you ever had to like write an essay, and you read it so many times that you have like line eyes, and it's starting to sound like gibberish. Like, you can't spot any of the grammatical errors because you just you read it so many times. You're just like, it just looks like, I don't even know, it doesn't make sense to me anymore, none of the words. And then you walk away and you look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. All of a sudden you see everything that needs to change. This is great. I just need to switch this around and that around. um, so there's something about you being reborn to something. So none of it's wasted. Nothing's wasted. Regardless of the dark sides of yourself that you may see, you may say, you know, I don't like this side of me. I don't like this aspect of myself. I see you being viewed as a very good, wise person, regardless. Um, they're showing you being like, you know, like an older masculine, right? You're not, I'm not saying that that's who you are. I'm saying like the energy that is surrounding an older, wiser, masculine energy would be one where it's like, I can depend on this person. They do what they say what they do. This would be someone I don't even have to ask. They take initiative to do things. This would, you know what I mean? And you're seen in this energy. So the conflict would be more than anything else is a some situation where you have the opportunity to like let it all hang out without um, any inhibition. The conflict would be, should I just be my true self, like say what I really mean, feel how I really feel about it, or do I continue to be logical about it? The commitment with the Four of Swords and the Moon tells me that this is an event, another event. The commitment is uh, there's something about making your peace with the unknown, being committed to saying, no matter what, I'm at peace. No matter what, I can think my way out of this. No matter what, my intuition will guide me. Okay. And so there's a commitment of just accepting that or saying that to ourselves, or just something happens that makes you or causes you to see that, you know what, I just have to make my peace with how things are going to go. Because honestly, I've got it. I've got this. I've got this. I can talk my way out of this. I can act my way. You know what I mean? I can, if there is a problem in the future, because there's a somewhat of a fear of the unknown in this, right? But I see someone just just agreeing with themselves, making an agreement with spirit. Like, look, hey, we'll figure this out together. I'm sure. I'm not going to be afraid. Fragmented energy is the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about an energy. So it feels like there may be missing pieces to the puzzle, as you see there. Also, like no closure in certain spots. How do I finish this? How do I get this done? What do I need to work with or work on? I'm seeing someone realizing that they have a lot of blessings, or you earned a lot of things in different areas. but it may be like the fragmented energy may be in the, what do I work on next? What do I do? What do I actually put energy into? Um, I feel that when people are around you, they are decisive. They're more decisive when they think of you, whenever they maybe see posts on social media, maybe they speak to you, or they're in your presence within that 5 foot radius that we exude from ourselves. If it seems like they're making the decision to say, well, whatever it is that you need me to do or help you with, what, I'm here, I've got this. I feel that people are scattered, maybe in they have their own objectives, but they're willing to do something to help you achieve yours. Um, but I also feel that there's a lot of misunderstandings. People may overthink the things you say. People may overthink. Yeah, I'm seeing them overthinking, reading more into your words than usual. You want to be very careful. Be very. They're saying use your charisma, use your inspirational personality, your captivating energy to overcome the misunderstandings. Okay. Um, People may be more focused on the person rather than the message. So you may be absolutely correct, but they may be focusing a lot on the fact that it came from you, though. Oh, but Taurus said it, so I don't know. Even though it's true, you know, that also could be that you are. People will listen to you because you're you. So be very careful with that, right? You want to be careful with what you say. Make sure you are clear about what you're saying, because they're going to listen. People are going to follow you because, just because. And then on the flip side, they may not listen to you because it's you. So I'm seeing your seventh house being highlighted. You'll know who you are and which side of the spectrum you fall on. um, the seventh house energy speaks a lot about our relationships with people, and the problems that we face. What would be the deal breakers for you in connections, type of thing. Because even in romantic connections, I am seeing that you may want to feel more free, or some of you may actually want to free yourself from that person. But either way, freedom is a factor of, like, I just want to have more control over what it is that we're doing together. I want to have a say in what's going down. That also speaks about the intimacy aspect of it, because they're giving that heavily. So y'all know I don't go into that unless it's showing, but they're speaking about how this needs to be something either exclusive, or you want to just be like, listen, that part is in the box. Like, you're good. I'm not doing that out here, but I do want to get out of just being in this routine. Um, or some of you may be even experiencing somewhat of an open relationship, or a more open one. I'm seeing that energy too. So either of those, to be honest, because they're giving me a wide spectrum, as this is general. So yeah, like I said, purple, fire may be important. Snakes, and snakes would just be saying, I'm shedding my old skin so I can get the bright, new, shiny, beautiful skin. You may feel an itch, like, come on, you know. So either way, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Virgo, a Cancer. Those are the main signs. I'm also seeing Capricorn, Libra, and Pisces or Scorpio. So you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp, dealing with a Gemini, Cancer cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp, Virgo, Libra. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.